Because the unknown sucks. Not knowing what's next or what to do next and having no control over all of that sucks. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite healing coach, Coach Kim, the author, here to talk really quick about how walking in your divine purpose can suck. And I know that sounds crazy because most of us, all we really want is to know what our purpose is, like our real God-given predestined purpose. So to think that it could suck once we finally find it sounds crazy, right? Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And to be clear, our purpose doesn't suck. Walking in our purpose doesn't suck. Our approach to our purpose is what makes it feel like it's going left and starts to suck. Because we listen to the world that tells us that our purpose is tied to the thing that we love to do and are good at. So we decided that we're going to go to God because we want to be more purposeful in this thing that we're good at. And we believe the world and what it's told us about our purpose. So when we get to God, now he's like, yeah, that's cute and all that, but that ain't what I got for you to do. And now we're like, but this is the gift you gave me. Surely this has to be my purpose. And God is like, I give gifts without repentance. I gave you that gift for a reason, but that's not what I have for you to work on right now. That's not your assignment right now. You're not even ready for the magnitude of blessings that's attached to that thing right now. And now you mad. And you can say you was mad at God because this is a safe space for you to say that you was mad. Put it in the comments. I was mad at God. And if you weren't mad at God, and if you've never been mad at God, then God bless you. Because I was mad. I was mad and I was hurt and I was frustrated because I was looking at God through the same lens that I've been looking at and dealing with people. Which is to say that if I'm good at something, they'll put me over it because I could be trusted. I was reliable and it was easy, right? And the world tells you that means it's your purpose. God comes in and he wants you to do what he wants you to do. That's not only not easy, but it's not fun and has nothing to do with what you've been perfecting all this time. And most likely is uncomfortable and requires you to say and do things that make those around you think you're freaking Looney Tunes, to say the least. And that's not to say that the gift he gave you that you love so much won't come back around and come into play. But in the now, in the meantime, and in his time, that's not what he wants from you. And in his kindness, and I'm keep reminding you that God is kind because I've had to revamp my own thought process on how and why God does the things that he does. But in his kindness, the same way that he will give you your heart's desire, which is to say he will put in your heart that which he needs you to desire and go after to fulfill the purpose that he has predestined for you, he will also remove or put a pause on the love of the thing that you've been going so hard after and, dare I say, possibly idolizing. And he does this because he's kind, because he loves us, and he wants us to kill those fleshly desires and be less of us and more of him so that his purpose can be fulfilled, which isn't just for his ultimate glory and the advancement of the kingdom of heaven, but also for our peace and our good, which is to say it's for our benefit, because nothing that he asks us to do will leave us with no benefit, because he's not a selfish God. Even if in the struggle, it can sometimes feel like that. Because when you're struggling to let go of the desire to do the thing that you love the most, that comes so easy for you, and to be obedient and settle into the thing that God has for you, it can suck. Because the unknown sucks. Not knowing what's next or what to do next and having no control over all of that sucks. Waking up and feeling like you don't have the thing that you need to simply get through the day, let alone the next day and the days after that, sucks. Giving up your life to God in faith sucks, especially when you have to walk away from the people and the things that you loved your whole life, that you let define you and in some cases make you feel like life was worth living. It sucks. But we're here with God because we also know that even if it sucks right now, we're in a better place. It has to be better and keep getting better, because the longer we stay with God, the better it has to get, because He's not going to take anything from us that He's not going to replace with better. And even in right standing with God, knowing that better is on the way, there will still be times that it sucks. There will still be hard moments and wilderness seasons, because life be lifing and people be peopling and God be God, and we don't always understand what that entails. Our job is to stay the course and be honest with God about how we feel when these things are happening. The Bible tells us to worship Him in spirit and in truth. And the Message version says something like, your Father is looking for people who will simply and honestly place their real selves before Him in worship. So why do we go to God trying to hide our real selves, our true feelings, as if He doesn't already know and see everything? And that's all I'm really doing with this series, or trying to do with this series, which is to get you to lay your true self before God, because He already sees, He already knows, and He wants you to surrender that hard part, that uncomfortable part, that part that pisses you off and makes you say that the things that He wants you to do sucks. He already knows that. He wants us to give that to Him so that He can do something with it, because until we surrender it to Him, there's nothing He can do about it. So I pray that this was enlightening, maybe gave you some insight, and hopefully blesses you along your journey. And until next time, y'all stay blessed.